Well, let's speak to Nizar Farsakh now, a lecturer of international affairs at George Washington University. Nizar, thanks very much indeed for coming on the programme. We've just had a comprehensive look there at the capabilities of both sides, and you get some idea of the resources Hezbollah has behind it. Are you surprised that we haven't seen more of a response from Hezbollah up until this point, whether that's by choice or through their limited capacity?
Well, it would seem that I would have expected a bigger response and a response that would be sooner. It might well be that their capacities have been drained or depleted to a large extent. What I've noticed, or what's noteworthy, is that there are a lot of signals and optics that are at play, whether Israel or Hezbollah are rattling their swords. They're saying what they can do as opposed to actually doing it. So they're kind of eliminating the element of surprise, which indicates, at least for Hezbollah, that they do want to de-escalate. The fact that they also have requested or sent a message through an envoy to Israel that they need to, or they want to, avoid densely populated areas. It also is an indication that it's Hezbollah that's more concerned or more eager to de-escalate.
And the message therefore sent by the ballistic missile towards Tel Aviv is that, OK, it's just one, but here we are showing that we do still have the capability and indeed the intent to strike at the heart of Israel if we so choose to.
Correct. The challenge for Hezbollah is this enough of a deterrent for Israel? I think the Israelis have assessed that the fact that they managed to intercept it is an indication that they have depleted, because the Israelis have assassinated the head of the rocket systems in Hezbollah, so that the rocket systems capability have been depleted, and therefore that threat from Hezbollah isn't as credible as it was 2-3 weeks ago.
What do you make of what the White House and Washington have had to say about this so far? They've come out and said that the escalation is deeply concerning. Are you expecting to hear more strong words from the President, Joe Biden, in the days to come?
Maybe, but it will stop at words, unfortunately. The American administration is on board with the Israeli strategy of de-escalation through escalation, so upping the ante. And the problem with this strategy is that it is basically betting on who has a greater tolerance for risk. And the U.S. would like for Israel to have a victory, or at least have an up over Hezbollah, but it also is very concerned about getting sucked into a regional war, and nobody can guarantee the reactions or guarantee outcomes.
Nizar, we appreciate you coming on the programme. Good to speak to you today.
Thank you for having me.